Okay, so since the last video, I have made 2 more designs of cave doors. So the last video I made this. It's pretty small, don't get me wrong, but I was like, yeah, I could definitely make this smaller. Like the way I powered this top observer, the way I powered these bottom blocks, I could definitely make this smaller. So I did. This one's 96 blocks, whereas the last one was 144. And again, it only uses one entity. It's way smaller. I say way smaller. It's missing the bottom that was using that, and it's missing the front here at the side, you see. So this is the closing. It's quite hideous, but you know, and here's the opening. But then I was like, well, I've seen people put lamps in the middle. Like here, people put lamps. So I was like, I need to make my lamp door, you know? So this is my new cave. So this is... Here, I'll just show you. It lights up in the middle, obviously, like normal. The problem with it is that you can see the blocks, but you know, I can't be bothered to fix that right now. It's quite small again, not having this bottom layer. Sadly, I couldn't make it on the wall like I usually do because of this one singular piston. But apart from that, it's like around the same size as this one. This is 120 blocks, whereas this one was 144. So this one's actually smaller than this one and does more. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so now for the tutorial part. This is another just quick showcase of the door. This wasn't really intended to be made in survival. It's obviously just a concept. But obviously if you wanted to make it in survival, just follow this tutorial. So this is what you're going to need. You're going to want 12 sticky pistons, 35 blocks of just whatever you want, 14 observers, a lever, 2 pistons. They have to be like the iron or gold, but as long as you've got 2 of these pressure plates, 1 target block, 1 button, 1 redstone dust, 1 rail, 1 fence, and 2 minecarts. So I'm going to be going layer for layer. Tell me if this works for you. If not, then obviously just let me know in the comments. So you skip this block, piston here, blocky choice here, piston here. You skip these 2 blocks and then piston here, you don't need that. And then you want an observer coming out of this piston and just going this way. That's literally the first layer. If you want, you can add the lever. Now for the second layer, this is where you'll be standing. You want a normal piston here with this observer facing into it. And now you can just build it all. For this layer, it's rather simple. You just have observers facing this way. And now you can do the roof. Now this layer is kind of difficult. We'll do the double piston extenders. So this is going to be kind of a weird process, but just trust. So you want a fence here, rail here with a minecart pressed up against the fence. You want to place an observer on top of this fence facing down and a piston facing down here. You want another piston on top of this observer facing down and another piston here. And then you want to break the fence and the rail, but do not break the minecart. Then you want to activate these top pistons and then place another piston just like this with a pressure plate here. That's your first double piston extender done. We're going to copy that process here with fence, rail, minecart pushed into it, observer facing down, piston facing down, another piston facing down on top of that piston, and another piston facing down on top of the observer. Break the rail and the fence. Now activate both of these with another piston facing down like so, and just a pressure plate here. And now for the last one, this is going to be way easier. You just want 2 pistons facing down like this, and these observers will actually power this one too. Now build up the observers like this with a piston facing down like so. You want an observer facing out of this piston with another sticky piston facing down, and another one here, and another one just in the middle here. You want a block of your choice here with redstone dust and a target block facing into it. And that should be done. So you can test out your door now. That's great. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will be making new doors soon because I'm kind of fed up of the cave doors now. So subscribe so you can see more of my videos. Bye.